Hard to believe it's been 20 years since the Michael Jackson not guilty verdict. I remember that Santa Barbara day. A funny story. In my past life with my ex, um, the door was open. It was like something out of a movie. It's a funny story. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Invincible album, but the song "Don't Walk Away," I listened to that a lot. It sounded like a soundtrack song, and I listened to that a lot that weekend. Because I felt the case was bogus and it was a joke. Anyway, I got home, opened the door from work, came home, and everything was like set out of a movie. And then that's when the verdicts were read, and there was like some joy amongst people that I knew. Buddy of mine, um, who was finishing up school, told me, said uh, they they were elated because it was Michael Jackson, but also because of the charges being bogus and a joke. People realize the FBI and everybody was crawling up around him and looking for something and something like this. Let me just state this, separating the two. They call him the greatest entertainer ever. I say he's arguably the greatest artist ever, but impactful as anybody you want, as dominant as anybody you can mention. Singer, songwriter, producer. He did have a say on those records. You're not going to see anything like that. Where people grow up with somebody, the early days, the middle days, the highs, lows, everywhere in between. What an amazing career. The most dominant artist of my lifetime. And I don't even mince words about that. Because you had to battle him. You had to battle him as an artist. And you had to battle him in the sales and with all that. And I want anybody to tell me, you Mr. Disney, he had a good image and all that. No, the guy had the goods. He had the it. He had that it. He was great for the business. And he was a talented dude who was an incredible sponge, impactful, etc. Known all over the world. And it wasn't some make-believe cartoon thing. And it wasn't some generic crap that they try to say about Usher and Chris Brown. That's no diss to them, but they're not in no Michael Jackson league. That's like these turkeys out here who be trying to compare LeBron James to Michael Jordan. You need to stop. Or even comparing LeBron James to Magic Johnson. You need to stop. When you saw greatness back then, that kind of greatness didn't have to do anything extra. It was there. And you can point to that competition was way stacked. So, But anyway, the only thing is, like I said before, his choice of association, again, you would put yourself in that way. But, let's tell you what this is about. They wanted to get his publishing.